What's up, dudes? It's Jpeasy here on the new version of Border. Going to be going over a quick walkthrough showing off some of the differences and some of the possibilities that the new map changes will relate to you. So starting off front door, you'll notice things aren't very different. You have the window still here going into towards the detention area. You got still west main, ventilation, all the same, a little bit less debris. Overall, the exact same way. Rotates typically here on the vent site, brings you in the server room. You'll notice a little bit more, again, less clutter, but mostly the same, similar angles, similar play, just a little bit cleaner. Lighting's a little bit better, no, and less random things on the desks, just overall cleaner area. Now we'll actually cycle around and go back to server, go towards metal. Metal's the same basic thing going on here. Doorway going towards lobby. Now you'll notice when you get into customs, some of the things are different here. The customs little desk area has a soft wall here that goes towards the lobby. Window still here. And you have a soft wall here. That's where typically the bomb will be if it's in this area. They changed it slightly, and the biggest difference in customs is these two walls are hard, and now only these are soft, so you have less walls to reinforce for the outside. Also, the door was moved from here to here, but you can always make a rotate if you really want to. Moving over into lobby, almost exactly the same. A little bit less debris in this corner, but I don't think there's that much of a difference. It seems, I think there was one level, a couple more things on this desk. That's really about it. Now, the biggest difference in the teller's open, obviously in the open area, you see the balcony above. We'll talk about this shortly in a second. Passport here, again, two hard walls, only real difference in the passport. But where the big difference is bathroom is now much
You have located
bigger.
a bomb.
The bomb site being here, you have all different possibilities. Also, you'll notice the hatch no longer in the middle of tellers, it's now in the bathroom. You want to play this bomb site, for the record, reinforce this wall so they can't shoot from way outside deep into site. So probably gonna have a rotate going somewhere in here between the sites. But again, the hatch is gonna be up here. But you have all these different angles all the way back here. A lot of open room to do some things that, you know, to try some different strategies, different shield placements, different ways and lines of sights to play. My current idea is either top down's a little bit harder because this is the only soft spot here. Is this little small area, a lot of hard surfaces, as well as this is all hard. So playing top down to deny plants and such is a little bit more difficult. I find that now it's probably a better strategy to open up the bathroom wall and do kind of a workshop extend. But I'll be going over strategies in a different video. Look out for that if you are interested in there. Going out into open, up into east stairs. East stairs, now there's multiple ways to go about. You still have the door to the outside is moved from where it used to be here all the way out, and you have the walls into office here. But we'll talk about the east main stairs. This balcony, the only real spot that you can see people is right here. You can a little bit see them, I think, from this corner, but mostly it's this one spot. So if you're coming here, you can kind of pre-aim it and then, you know, fight back if someone is on the roof there. This rotate goes all the way into break room. So this provides another line of sight, another line of sight for the defenders coming in and trying to engage people in CC, but also a new way to traverse the map and flank and move around. Break room is almost exactly the same, except for this area right here. You've got this desk. You can look over and set up some Spawnpeeks, which I'll be going over in the Spawnpeeks section. That's one of them. The rest of CC, the hatch that was in the middle, is now moved over here, which sees into customs. Everything else is pretty much the same. This still goes into that little office area, and these doors go out onto the balcony. Balcony is a little bit different as you have this whole area blocked off. So instead of just having this piece here and this open, so now when you're approaching this door, the only place you have to look for is that line of sight here from the door. You don't have to swing out and check this too. You just have to worry about this. Inside of Armory, very similar, except for the floor underneath the place where the walls are in Armory is going to be all hard. You have this part that's soft that looks down into if it's going to blow open properly. Into the, towards the vent door. So this is still soft, but as long as you keep the bandit batteries on this side, you can hold this and bend a trick or lock it down pretty easily. They still can chuck nades in, obviously, but, have some ADSs and such will allow you to hold there. The back of Armory, they've changed the layout of the lockers. So you still have the sandwich window here, but you have a very tight angle to deny this little area. Passing, same thing on this side. So lockers right now, the sandwich window is still a very strong position, just very different. You still have this little back locker area, which not a lot of people use if trying to defend from the stairs. It's actually a really strong position. A lot of people forget that this exists. For half wall, we'll have the Africa area, which however is a lot less protected from someone trying to throw nades or something from the sandwich, which looks in towards the metal stairs. Now going into archives, archives got opened up quite a bit, as this entire wall that used to be here got moved back to where that little desk area was, and you have the walls kind of rotated. Instead of just being 1-2, they're pushed over to here. A lot more freedom of space and places of movement in order to stop people from coming in from Fountain. Since that's been pushed out, obviously this is a lot smaller. That desk is gone, and it's kind of pushed in towards the window. Always shoot the radios. Not, you're an insane person. I'm judging you every time you leave it up. That obviously goes down into bathroom, like I mentioned before. And again, the hatch isn't here. This entire spot here is all brick. All brick. This is soft going into the hallway. And this is where you can see the balcony area, and this goes towards 90. Quick walkthrough. Explain some of the differences. I'll be going into more detail on the specifics of each bomb site when I go over strategies, some new and unique strategies that you can implement into your game. I don't see the bomb site choices swapping that differently. I see some new options in the bomb sites, but I still think the top armory as well as the ventilation holes are going to be still some of the stronger ones. I don't know. I haven't messed around enough with the bathroom to see how efficient it is. I've only done it in some of the discovery matches. I will be coming up with solid strategies for you to try out on that. Look out for those as well. But next, let's go over to the spawn peaks you're gonna have to pay attention to. All the major spawn peaks originate from east stairs. 3 of them at least. The main one that I've seen is going out to the new balcony here and just waiting for someone to come. Usually punching out one little barricade or even bullet holes I've seen, and just waiting and just taking out whoever peeks here. If you are spawning on that valley side, just pre-fire the window. You're most likely to get a kill. The other one, and honestly the safest and easiest and most effective one I've seen so far, is just running out of these stairs. You're detected right here, and then again, you just wait. If you know the timing of it, I can, on the other side of things, when I spawn in, I'll show you the exact timing. You can just pre-fire right here or right here, depending on which side the enemy goes to, and get an easy pick. On this side, the thing that people really don't expect is because this is pushed over so far, you're not detected till right here. So you're basically here. So if you're waiting for someone to come this direction and go towards those new stairs, again, learn the timing, come out, boom. Gonna be a pretty quick and easy kill. The key component to countering this is getting a drone up on this balcony, either near the stairs to look underneath, look all the way through towards these 2 doors, or simply get one, somewhere to watch these stairs. The other major peak, a little more risky due to the fact that it's exposed to 2 separate directions, but jumping out of this window like previous, but the fact that there's a stair here, waiting for someone either with a val cam or whatever the case may be, waiting for someone to come towards the stairs, jumping out, pre-looking, pre-aiming, and taking out someone rather quickly. Last but not least is the CC door coming over here. What this little area has done is it's made it even safer to spawn peek this position. So you come over here quickly, shoot up towards West Valley, and then you're safe coming back. Your only concern is someone coming out from this direction, but they can't really see you till about here. If you tuck in close to the wall, they really can't see you from this direction. So you're pretty safe being able to rotate back. Last one in CC is from the break room door. I'll break it open so you can see a better line of sight, but opening a section of it is fine. This little way gives you a little head peek looking up and over into the valley spawn. So if someone tries to enter towards either the balcony or even back towards here, you have a very slight angle that you can shoot through. That leaves a mark right there. So if someone is coming from Valley, swinging out, coming this direction, you can see them right here. Most users will come this direction, then they'll be like, oh, I can't see things, and then they'll be exposed to you right here. So you can put both lines of sight right through here as you're coming through. So it depends on the direction. Most people are going to be wary of these windows, so they'll come this direction trying to get a longer line of sight in the windows and then swing this way, so they'll be exposed to you. When you talk about countering spawn peaks, out of the 3 spawn points, east vehicle entrance is the strongest of the 3 spawns. The west vehicle has a lot of spawn peaks, specifically the balcony over here, and Valley is most likely the most dangerous, with multiple ways and multiple spawn peaks you have to look out for. So we'll start with the west vehicle and show what you're looking for there, and we'll go through each of the spawns, making you aware of what to pay attention to. Running up from west, the first thing you're paying attention to, if we go to the left, right there. This is most likely where the majority of the spawn peaks are going to occur, coming from this direction right as you reach this point at around, what, 150, like around 10 seconds in. Oh, sorry, 250. Next, front door peaks, followed quickly by this, because you can get a line of sight pretty far into this, and get a line of sight into here. You start from Valley, most people go to the right. I'll show the right first, and then we'll go over and check out the left. Run here takes around like 10 seconds. First thing you have to worry about is the window here. Spawn peak, typically bottom right hand side is the most common, followed by coming out from the east door, gonna be here. At the same time, what you have to worry about, if you swing this way, now you're exposed to the break room door and this side here. So more often than not, you're gonna want to come left to at least limit your exposure to the break room door, and engage in the window, then the run out, and then engage the break room. A lot of lines of sight to deal with simultaneously. I've also seen someone shoot out a line of sight below here, and when you cross over here, they just pop you from down below too. I think this is one of the worst of the spawns. If you don't drone properly, they can take you by surprise very easily, and I don't suggest coming here whatsoever. Unless you drone out every single position and you're guaranteed there's no one around, a lot of different things to worry about. However, if you spawn Valley and go to the left, or as a double gate, not much to worry about. Only thing, nothing here, nothing really here. You're safe all the way to this position where you have to worry about the balcony run out up top, because now that's protected with this wall here. They can run out, hug the wall here, and get a line of sight on you all the way through here. So if you go to the right, you're safe. Left, you're going to be exposed and have to worry about this. Same thing with bullet holes or a hole in the spawn. Into the attention. Those are the 2 things you don't have to worry about if you come this direction. If you want the safest, most consistent spawn, east vehicle is going to give you the safest of spawns. Most people are not going to engage you in this direction, and it's safer than most.
You must locate and defuse a bomb.
You come to the right, you're a little bit more exposed, and you have to worry about 2 major spawn peaks. You have to worry about the one jumping out the window from AC right here, and then you have to worry through the palm tree, which is what I don't like, the door towards east stairs. So there's a little bit of obscurity, and you might not see them. You'll probably see their red marker if they are running out, but you're not going to see them until they're not going to see you very well till you get here, till they get about here, but it's going to be the same thing both directions, and I think they have a little bit better line of sight on you going through those palm trees. So if you go right, things to worry about there. However, if you go back up and go towards the left, you are protected for a majority of the way down. You have a little bit of exposure to the window here, which you can easily counter through this little slit in the block. And then you don't have to worry about it till you get, now I would cross over to this side and cover here, because if someone runs out from this direction, they'll be looking down, and they're a little bit protected from here. However, the timer is a little bit tight in terms of someone comes from the AC window, they might be able to pinch the person up top, but it is a relatively safe spawn peak for them. So just be aware of this. This is your one concern until you can get over to a safe position. That was a, air quotes, quick overview of the border rework. If you want to see other maps as well as strategies for a few of them, check out the map guide playlist. And as always, my name's Jpeasy. Take it easy.